So we've arrived in Genova, and we'll be shortly getting on the train and heading towards Milan. We are leaving the ship, sadly. We've enjoyed our cruise and we've only got 2 more days to go and then the holiday's over. Back to reality. Departing the ship and walking to the train station. Bye MSC. We enjoyed our cruise.
I don't think number 15 anymore.
See you, shippy. We're making our way from the ship to the train station now in Genova, and then we'll be heading to Milan. There's the ship in the background. It's a bit hectic getting off the ship, but we snuck off a bit early so we can make our train. Hot tip for people who are cruising is to make sure you try and get off as early as possible if you have connecting trains, because it's a little bit hectic getting off. There's Chickenhead, and we're heading over that way towards the train station. We've arrived. We finally found the train station in Genova. There's a bit of a mission. There's 1,000 people trying to find this same train station because we're all going to Milan. But we're finally here, waiting for it to arrive. We've arrived in Milan. The getting off the train was pretty hectic. Here's Chloe.
So
Taylor's dancing in front of us, but she's not in view. It was pretty hectic getting off the train, but the hotel's literally across the road, so it's actually
not too bad.
Pretty reasonable time frame to get here, like literally 2 minutes. This is the hotel, and the train station is just over there, so it's not far at all. We are staying in room 323.
Hello.
So we come in, on the right is the bathroom. Obviously bidet, toilet and a shower. On the left is a TV, study area. There's the main double bed. Some storage just behind those cupboards there. And then as I pan around, there's one window that looks out onto the street. And that's it. We're in the Leonardo da Vinci Museum.
That's not cheap.
Whilst visiting Milan, Italy, you have to visit the Leonardo3 Museum, located right inside the famous Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. This museum is an awesome stop because it brings Leonardo da Vinci's inventions and ideas to life with full-scale models and interactive displays. The first thing that catches your eye here is the walking lion. Leonardo designed this mechanical lion to actually move using an internal system of gears and mechanisms. Some say he even built a version for the King of France. Another fascinating invention is the mechanical screw. This design is often considered a distant ancestor of the modern helicopter. As you continue through the museum, there are models of flying machines, military devices, bridges, hydraulic systems and complex mechanical gears based directly on his original notebook sketches. You'll also find designs for things like armoured vehicles, paddle boats, parachutes and lifting machines, all showing how Leonardo combined art, science and engineering. One of the highlights is the digital restoration display of the Mona Lisa. This exhibit uses modern technology to reveal details that are difficult to see with the naked eye. Things like Leonardo's brush techniques, subtle layers of paint, and how the colours may have originally appeared when the painting was first completed. There is also a large-scale reproduction of the Last Supper, giving you a close-up look of one of Leonardo's most famous works, seeing the expressions, detail, and the incredible perspective that makes this painting such an iconic masterpiece. Overall, the Leonardo Museum is a really cool place to explore whilst visiting Milan. It shows that Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just an artist, he was an inventor, engineer, and visionary whose ideas were hundreds of years ahead of their time. We're in the Leonardo3 Museum, and this is one of the inventions he did, which was like a paddle boat. It's meant to have two people on it. One's meant to steer from the back, and this one paddles pretty fast. And obviously I'm paddling into the wall with no one steering it. So we've just caught the train to Navigli, I think it's called, or Porto Nuovo. It's basically a restaurant district along the water here in Milan, and we're going to find a snazzy little bar, have some dinner, get burst. No. The Naviglio Grande is Milan's oldest and most significant canal. Constructed between the 12th and 13th century and was originally built to transport goods into the city. Located in the lively Navigli district, this historic waterway is famous for its bustling atmosphere lined with restaurants, bars and art galleries. It's a great place just to wander along the canal, soak up the atmosphere and see a different side of Milan away from the busy city streets. So we're walking along the laneway next to the river, just trying to find a restaurant to sit down, have a couple of drinks and do some people watching. And there's plenty of choices. There's a lot of restaurants and bars and stuff along here to choose from.
We're having cocktails and tapas at Pagato,